Every time, folks, music to my ears. What's up, everybody in the lobby? That's hanging out in the lounge. This is Rod, aka YeNDoR WiLDCaT Chat. We are a class high reunion, TUHS, Taft High. And I just want to say thank you for those of you who have responded and plan on coming on later. And I wanted to announce just a couple different things. First off, Mr. Shane Gentry will not be here tonight. Yes, you heard it here, folks. Everyone's frowning in the lobby. They're like saying, that's who we came to see. But hey, it's just you and me. I just wanted to mention a couple different things. Yeah, Shane, for one, had a change to his scheduling is the reason why it didn't work out for tonight. But he will be back, and I have a couple of people saying that they're also going to be coming on and they're having some issues with their internet. So, with that said, I wanted to mention one quick thing. There's a lot of people that were asking me, how do we be a part of the production of this whole thing, and how can we contribute, or else offer some of your expertise. Maybe you're good at doing something in the video angle. You could always get a hold of me. We can work something out. But there is now Patreon available, and you can help with the production of this whole thing. And we're gonna add some more bells and whistles here soon. And yeah, I'll put the description below, even if it's like $2 a month or whatever, whatever, it helps to take care of the cost of all this stuff. So let me go ahead and do this without further ado. We have somebody in our lobby, and it's been a while. She's not the big one. She's the small one this week. What's up, Miss Monique?
How are you?
Miss Sleek Monique. Huh? How you like that?
Right.
How are you?
I'm good. Had a fun weekend. So yeah,
yep.
good.
Good. Yeah, no, we had a we have one of these WiLDCats that we actually promote for, like this one. But then randomly, was it 2 weeks ago? Shane goes on a Friday, what are you doing tonight? Let's just surprise everyone, just do one out of the blue. So we did a WiLDCaT chat, didn't tell anybody about it, and it was still a good time. So
nice.
So how have you been? What's new in the world of Monique Cox, everyone?
Not much. Still living in Sac. Went hiking this weekend and went up to the waterfalls up in Auburn area. Beautiful, yeah. Great weather.
That's awesome.
Had a great time and good company. So,
have you heard of? Was it called Victoria Falls? It's like one of the eighth wonders or whatnot. I didn't even know about that. Rachel was showing.
Yeah,
I think it is anyway. Rachel was telling me about that, my wife, and I only have one painting that I've done of a waterfall, but I like to do like an elaborate one. It'd be kind of a fun project.
Yeah, we went up to the dam area too. So the dam was going full force, and so it was super loud and cool to see that too. So,
do you think of Superman when you see the falls like that?
No,
I always think of Superman where the kid was it the kid that falls off, then he just flies down to pick him up and everything.
Yeah. That's no, we didn't see any Superman at the falls, but we had fun. So.
Yeah. Well, we have someone else in our lobby who wants to join, and I don't want to keep people waiting because they're antsy.
Let's go. Who do we got? Who's it?
Excuse me. Before I bring her on Facebook, there should be a link if you want to join us, and you can pick the link. Oh, she's giving me the finger, not the finger. She's giving me one of these, so she's got to go do something first, I think. I don't know if I should ask her. Can she hear me? You good? All right, I'm going to bring her on. Without further ado, Shannon with a muscle rustle. What?
Hey, Mac.
Shannon McAfee.
Nice.
Otherwise known as. She was on a long time ago. What's up, Shannon? Oh, she can't hear me. That's important. Hold on. By the way, guys, these headphones, Walmart, $20. They're gamer headphones. Yeah. If you're like, I never have the right headphones for something like this, I researched a lot, and I think they're like maybe $24.99 or something like that. I might even be, maybe they're my first sponsor, little one. I mean, small one. Sorry. No disrespect.
Oh,
No
whatever.
disrespect.
It's all good.
I think
I'm used to it.
I shipped a headset all the way to Washington, D.C. for Shane. If you notice, we have the same headset and made it all the way there.
Look at you. Take care of your buddy.
I send Tinder gifts. See?
Nice.
I'm going to pull Shannon out. Hey, I wanted to mention my little, did you know I have a little, my little sister, Sarah, right?
Yeah,
you know, I have a little,
yeah.
make sure. Anyway, she's going through a move, and she has a lot of the VHS tapes from whenever, like mid 80s even.
Okay.
Because when the VHS tapes started coming out, my grandparents had their own camcorder, and we had ours. And apparently, Sarah's found all the tapes. Like there's like 50 of them.
Wow, right? That would be awesome.
And she's transferring all these tapes onto
CDs.
No, it's not. It's onto YouTube. There's like a YouTube channel she's going to do. So I go, ooh, it's easy and accessible and everything. But I found, I was going to tell Shannon, I don't know if she was there. I'm trying to figure it out, because the videographer who shot my 17-year-old birthday party wasn't very good. Seems
so long ago,
and
right?
I know. Wait, is she on? Wait, hold on a second. Little Mac in the house. Can she hear us?
I can hear you.
Yes, yay, you can. You can.
I couldn't get it to work on my laptop, so I gave up.
Did you?
I hooked up my earbud and then tried my daughter's like headset, and it didn't work. So here I am.
You're here. That's all that matters. So,
out of curiosity, I shot a link out to Josh, Toby, and Matt to see.
Oh, did you?
If we had like a McAfee like combustion thing going on.
Reunion. I just came down and came through there. My daughter and I for spring break went to Disneyland, and then went to like Universal Studios, and on the way back I was like, oh, it's close enough. We just cut through Maricopa and kind of went through town. And it was funny because Toby, he was off that day, but Josh was sleeping. And I went in his room. I'm like, wake up, your cousin's here for 15 minutes. He was like, funny. Okay. And he was just waking, he worked the graveyard shift. So we stopped and said hi.
Hey, but any little bit with family is good. So.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, wow.
How are you guys? How have you guys been?
I'm so glad you made it. I just wanted to say that. I know you came on once before, like a year or so ago.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm just glad you came back. Maybe you can talk to your family and say, "Hey, come on over. Tell them it's your cousin."
Yeah, exactly. Well, when you messaged me today, my husband and I, we've been putting sprinklers in the yard, and so we were outside, and I was like, "Man, I gotta take a shower and brush my hair."
You can throw the ball cap back at me.
Hey, I'm hosting this thing, and I didn't even shower yet. So. But I did last night, Monique. Don't look at me like that. We're going to have 4 quadrants. Are you guys ready for this?
Yeah.
She's back. We're having a lot of people coming back from ways back. This woman is one of my most inspiring people that I know. You ready for this? She always has a story to tell. She's hilarious. She is Stacy Lykins Ziegler. What's up, Stacy?
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Welcome back. See?
I'm good.
I feel like a restaurant. When you eat something good, you want to go back. You're back. I'm happy.
What?
I'm loving that sexy haircut you got. I saw it.
Oh yeah. Well, it was like growing back in like the male pattern baldness pattern where like this was like all longer and growing, like those old guys, and then it was this, they didn't cut it all. So I was like, dude, I would need to make it look on purpose.
They need to like fade it in for you.
Yeah, so I made him fade it in.
Isn't that amazing too? Like when our hair, if you've noticed, like I would be totally white if I did not color. And I would be 100% silver hair.
Yeah, I'm not coloring again. There's I'm like Polly Walnuts, white here and then dark.
Like walnuts.
It looks good. It looks good.
Welcome back, small one.
Sorry.
Stacy, remember Monique? Remember Monique? You guys
no, I don't know these chicks at all. Like, I don't know them.
No?
I didn't like go to school with them since like first grade.
This small town that we grew up in, you know.
Actually, the three of us are all the same year. You're the older one.
I'm the oldest one, huh?
Yeah.
You're the old man there, Rod.
Hey,
we're the young ladies.
I'm going to have to find out how to do it, though, Stace. But you went to my 17-year-old birthday party. Do you remember this in high school? In 1990, I saw you in the background, and you were there intensely look at me cut my own birthday cake. You were at the end of the table.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Well, I was telling Monique earlier. I was saying my youngest sister, she's transferring videos, and she happened to come across my 17-year-old birthday party apparently. And then I'm sitting. The video is terrible. It's jumping around and everything. But it was the most sober New Year's Eve party ever since we were like all 16 and 17. I guess maybe not you, Stacy. She's laughing, but no, you're at the end of the table. I was cutting my cake. There you go. I thought I'd share that part. You don't remember that, do you?
No. I slept since then.
Right? Slept since then. He thinks we remember things from way back when. We're not now. I can't remember what I did yesterday, people. Barely. So.
Yeah.
So, Monique, what do you do? What do you do for work?
I work in Modesto, so I commute now.
Do you live in Taft?
No, I live in Sacramento. I actually live with remember Dusty Watson?
Okay.
So I live with him. We're roommates. So he lives up here in Sac, and I was looking for a place to live in Modesto, and rent and everything's outrageous, and so Jimmy Walsh, of all people, connected me with Dustin, and so now we're roommates. And so,
well, cool.
Yeah, so now I'm up here. I've made a bunch of new friends, and actually doing great. I love it. I love it up here. People are great. And so yeah, and it's not a horrible commute. And
how far is that?
It's usually about an hour, and sometimes depending on traffic. Midweek sometimes it gets a little hectic, but overall it's maybe hour and 15 minutes, because I go drop Dustin off at his school where he teaches, and then I go back, and I work like 20 minutes from where he works. So yeah, but it works out great. We have no issues. It's great roommate. Couldn't ask for anybody better. I mean,
does he do the dishes? Does he pick up his side of the bed?
I would hope so. He has his own bedroom.
He does his dishes though, right?
Did you throw that one in there to see if she's
roommate?
I know. I was wondering if she was going to answer that. Like,
he's my roommate. My guy that I'm dating, I don't think would appreciate.
Okay.
Oh, that's funny.
For me, so.
This is the live one, right? I think. Yeah.
Yeah. This is the one where everyone gets to see.
Yes. So that's great. But no.
Nice. Nice.
No, so I'm happy. I have a great guy, and so yeah. So I'm sharing that for the whole world to know.
I have said so many times, like I would hate to have to start dating in my 40s. Well, I just said that 40s.
It does. Well, hey, we are still in our 40s. We're good.
I know. Holding on for dear life.
So we're okay. We are okay, ladies.
Hey, why you got rub it in my face? Is that what you're doing?
How old are you now, Rod? Either, Rod. I'm 47. Rod, you're 48.
You know what I've learned over the years is if you say you're a year older than you actually are, it's easier to take that hit when it's that time. You know what I mean?
You know what? I have
done a mind trick you did with yourself.
I don't even do that. When people ask me how old I am, I try and say things like, "Oh, I have grandkids," and they're like, "Oh, you don't look old enough to have grandkids." I'm like, "Let's just leave it at that."
Well, that's the appropriate answer, isn't it?
Yeah. Exactly.
You should see.
92. Do the math.
You should see the looks that I get with my boyfriend. First of all, he's 6'6".
Wait. How tall are you now? Did you get bigger?
Are you with Richard Nickerson? Is that what happened? What happened?
What? No, but he's as tall as Richard Nickerson, because I have a picture. It's hilarious that you say that, because I have a picture when I went down to Taft one time. and Richard was out on the street, and I was like, oh, hey. So I stopped and got out and said, hey, Rich, how are you doing? Talking to him. And so I have a picture of him with his elbow on top of my head with him like this.
Oh,
Well,
my God.
my boyfriend and his brother are both that tall. So I have a picture of both of them on each side doing the same thing. It's hilarious. Funny. And so, yeah.
You're doing pull-ups with their arms right there, huh? Right.
Yes, we get the looks when because Bill has a pretty white beard, and so you see people with me and him together. First of all, we're like, this, and then he looks older than what he is. So,
kind of like me and Layla. Hers are homecoming. One of the dance pictures when she wore heels and I was on my tippy toes trying to at least look I can get to her shoulders. Yeah. Not so much. I know I feel for you. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I don't know how to post a picture up here while we're on the thing, but yeah. So it's quite hilarious, and people have a lot of fun at the bar that we go to on Wednesday nights, and so it's interesting. It's interesting.
There you go.
But it's been fun, and he's old school gentleman, so opens the doors. It's refreshing. It's old school, so I like it, and I'm happy. So that's all that matters.
Chivalry's best. Chivalry.
It is. It is not dead, people. It is not dead.
Never really dead. So Stace, how is everything coming along with you since last time you were on? I know
She's all, there's many factors in that question.
I know, it's a layered question.
What part do you want to know?
It can get sprayed a lot of different places. Well, how's recovery coming with what you're battling? Out of curiosity.
Fine, I guess. I mean, it's all fine.
You're looking good, girl.
I know. Yeah. I just asked the questions people are probably
I'm like a week and a half out of radiation, so like it's still inflamed. You can kind of see like they did it also because lymph nodes are here, so it went up there. So like this is like burned, and it's burned around my titties, but I ain't gonna show you that. And
please, thank you, we appreciate that.
So yeah, they're really. I mean, are they really? They're not really titties anymore. They're just kind of like,
aren't you getting some new ones?
They look like Barbie's boobies. I'm like, woo! I always like Barbie. Yeah,
you're getting some new ones, right?
Yeah, well, hopefully I stay.
You get a twofer, didn't you say last time? We're doing a
twofer? Buy one get one free. Yeah,
I love that. To be honest, I'd love to have some new ones, but
well, they're gonna take my belly to make new boobs.
Oh hell yeah, girl!
That's a twofer right there.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was referring to.
That's a threefer.
Yeah.
I could have them take a little bit out of each butt cheek, and a hip here.
So that's what they do. Like, that's what they do in the beginning. Is they take the boobs and make the thing, and they connect the blood vessels. Then they liposuction everywhere and make them as big as you want. It's called fat grafting. It's paid for by your insurance.
What? She's hilarious.
That's pretty. Actually, if anything can come of it, you're going to have a hot bod when you're done.
Yeah. Well, I have to make sure I don't lose any more weight. Because you have to be so fat to do it.
That's probably pretty tricky right now, though, right? You don't have an appetite, I would imagine.
I mean, I eat. Yeah. I have like a whole bag of fucking candy.
I was eating candy when I came on, but I'm like, I'm just. Ugh.
Hey,
I'm still messing with my computer.
If anything's on Facebook, it's all public. So I pulled some public stuff. You ready for this?
Oh, great!
No, I just wanted to say hi to your little family. Oh, this cuteness. Watch this.
Oh God!
What?
That's like
10 years old.
Yeah.
Adorable.
Well, this one's even longer. Look at this one.
Oh yeah.
She's appreciative of those. Yeah, she's loving that.
She likes the bald head now after she saw that picture.
Oh yeah.
Our hair, ladies, back then, what were we thinking with our hair choices?
Aquanet was our friend.
Like out too big, this big with the bangs up front.
I see. I see you in the lounge back there. We have another person popped into our lounge. You guys know when you make a stew and you have a certain ingredient that would just give it a little bit more of a pop to your stew? You ever made a stew? This is the part of, where did she go? Oh,
where'd Monique go?
Oh, Monique.
Oh, okay.
She popped in now. Anyway, There's a long, drawn-out intro for Garrick now, for Craig Graupman.
I'm part of the stew. I'm part of the beef stew, right?
What ingredient are you, Gup? What
I'd have to be the beef.
I'm such a guy to say that, right? I'll be the beef.
I don't know. I've never been asked that question. If you were a beef stew, what would you be?
What kind of meat would you like to be?
I don't know. I would go with onions because I'm a little spicy.
Onions make your breath smell bad. Like, don't you want to be the pepper if you're spicy? Like,
oh,
did you ever eat? Like, onions are spicy.
I know. I don't know why I said it. Yeah. I'll stick with the beef. How you guys doing, Shannon? How you guys? I haven't seen you guys in a long time.
Howdy.
Stacy.
Hello.
Shannon has Matt and Toby and everyone in the background, and they're just waiting to say hi to us.
Oh, no, I don't. No, I don't. I'm literally sitting on my bed in Oregon, so I don't think that's gonna happen.
You're all, not today.
I'm like I'm actually believing him. That's how ding dong I am. Like, that's how much chemo's affected my brain. I believed anything came out of that guy's mouth.
Usually you can, but my sarcasm, I have a smirk. You kind of know I'm not telling the truth. What's new, Gup? Well, I thought we were going to lose you to watching game 2 of the.
I know. I didn't know if I was going to get on today. I was like, yeah, watch baseball all day, and I saw you guys pop on. I was like, all right, I'll get on for a few, see what's going on. But yeah, I woke up. What was it? Thursday morning, and my right eyelid was swollen. It happened about a month ago. It's just like the right above where all the hairs are. And I was like, is it an ingrown hair, or you can't really tell now? It's gone down a little bit. But I was like, what the hell? I looked like a pitcher from the Dodgers, Julio Urias, but luckily it's gone down.
Well,
no, it wasn't the sty. It just the only thing that hurt. It wasn't pink eye or anything. It just hurt from a little bit from the pressure of it being swollen. So
you probably should have went to the doctor, right?
I know it is the second time in about 2 months. So
the same thing happened.
Yeah, but I sleep.
Dude, before your ass goes blind, why don't you go to the stinking doctor next time?
You know what's funny? In the past, my optometrist has told me that I have trash. Well, they call it trash piles in the back of your eye, and they said it could lead to glaucoma eventually. So I was like, so I've been taking medication.
Cataract surgery?
No, glaucoma is different. Glaucoma is how the nerve attaches to your optical. Yeah. To your brainstem to the optical nerve, and there's like this little gap around it, and I know because they watch me for glaucoma.
I've been taking a Reds 2 eye medication since then, and they said it's pretty much been the same since. So yeah, but it was just one of the, I don't know if it's one of those freak things getting older where I'm sleeping on my hand or drooling in my sleep. I don't know, or my cat putting his butt on my face. I don't know.
You need to get that checked out, though, dude.
It's gone down.
An infection can inflame that nerve in the back, and then you're going to be in some deep shit. Sorry, sorry, we're live, but dude, I'm going to come over there.
It's okay right now.
30 years, I'm going to kick your ass.
I hope to see you in 30 years. I hope to see all of us in 30 years.
Whip him good.
But yeah, it's just I don't know if it's just one of those weird things. And I remember last week we were on, Rod, I was telling you about my thumb, trigger thumb, how it kind of, the sheath right here isn't getting enough something, so it just kind of clicks. It's weird. I think it's from playing too much PlayStation in the past, but
it's like arthritis in your fingers. You know?
But it's weird because it kind of just, it's like a light switch the way it feels. Like when you flick a light switch up. But I've had that for about a month and a half now, and I'm falling apart. It sounds like.
For some reason, my mind went to a broken Barbie doll or broken doll where they have the eye that doesn't work anymore, and you kind of like this.
Oh yeah.
I just got through with chemo and radiation. I sound like I'm more put together.
I know. I'm in trouble right now. You're a fighter those days.
We got Wonder Woman right here. She's
no shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I said shit.
Hey, you can.
I don't care.
Say what you want.
Why are you? Is it because we're live? We're trying not to cuss. Is that what I'm getting?
We're trying not to get.
I guess we think our mommies will be on and get us in trouble.
We're trying not to get too.
If it's a couple words here and there, it's fine. But if it's like that effort and someone's going on a rant, I might.
There's been some interesting conversations in the past.
It's just because I'm on, because you know.
Yeah, I'm on. Just because of Stacy's happening, she don't know.
My mouth.
Nah, you got a.
Do you like cuss like a sailor, Stacy?
16. And face of an angel. Yeah.
That's funny.
Oh my god.
No, when I worked at Gateway, my cube mate, she was the first woman that was she went through to Annapolis Navy civil engineer, first woman in the Navy civil engineer through Annapolis. And that chick had a mouth like a sailor. There's a reason, man. And she taught me so many words I didn't even know growing up in Taft.
We thought we knew everything.
Yeah, exactly. No. I want to hear it, but you gotta wait till the next hour.
We got like all the programmers to put on this, because this back in the day when we had scrolling screensavers, because we're that old, and we got them all to put Bohica. BOHICA, like on the scrolling the programmer screen, just going around the whole entire bullpen. That was cool. So if do you know what that means?
No.
Bend over, here it comes again.
Oh. There you go.
Now I know very, very well.
Yeah, so there you go. Bohica. But I like words I never even heard in Taft. Sailor things. Yep.
Yeah.
There you go. There's Stacy's random.
That could have been valuable though if we would have known that when we were younger.
Somehow.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah. Somehow. I agree. Right?
Somehow.
Well, I was telling everyone earlier, my Sarah Gup, right? You haven't seen Sarah.
Yeah, your sister?
His sister Sarah.
Yeah.
So she's transferring all these videos from mid 80s to, and I was watching a video last night of my 17-year-old birthday party, and Stacy was there. She was supporting me.
Yep.
She doesn't remember this.
Some of that ended up on the video yearbook.
And I don't know if Shannon was there. I don't think she was there. Maybe there was a lot of people there. And
I remember
it was New Year's Eve. I think is the reasoning why.
Yeah, I remember we were sitting there waiting. Me, you, Bandy, and Art and Bobby were like, nobody's going to show up. It's almost 8 o'clock. Then all of a sudden, everybody at one time seemed like they just showed up. It was like, all right, we're gonna have a good time.
Gup was back there with Chris Strappy was back there, and he was the DJ. I
used to always DJ back then. Yeah.
His DJ name and something the Fry Guys or something like that. It was pretty cool.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I you know what? I'm gonna see if I can actually show you guys something right quick. It's my first time.
Pull the video up?
Pulling this thing off, but check this out. Hold on a second. We'll see if I can actually pull this off. Don't be scared, guys.
Am I still really loud, Rodney? I know every time I come in here, you say I'm really loud.
No, you're better. Okay, check this out. Look at there's Stacy. I don't know if you guys can see me.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
There I am with my hair. That's.
You see her in the background there?
Yep.
That's me in the white cutting the cake.
Yep.
And let me go right here real quick, guys. I'm going to show you guys. You guys can hear me, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I think I just saw me there. Let's see.
Yep.
Okay, there's
God. Oh, yeah. Let it play, Rod, for a minute.
I had to rewind it.
Gup, say hello.
Oh, Bobby's filming what's going on.
Oh, Bobby was?
Oh,
Ramage. Oh, my gosh.
I'm not feeling on you anymore.
Shannon Severy.
Was that Severy?
Oh, close up.
Yeah.
That's
was
right.
Was that Amanda living good, too? I think it was Amanda next to her. Oh, my gosh.
That's Mike Long.
That's so funny.
Say hi, Rodney. Oh.
So you can.
Oh my gosh! All the bullets.
I remember setting up there. Yeah.
See, this is where things got a little crazy. Don't mind the poor videography here.
That was a party with no alcohol. Well, somebody snuck in alcohol. That's so funny. Everybody's sitting on the floor there. That's classic.
All right. Well, I just want to give you a little bit of intro there. Maybe I'll play some more.
That's so funny. I remember everybody just sitting on the floor, just talking and having a good time. And somebody snuck in a little bit of alcohol, I remember.
There it is. Okay, I'm back.
I remember Chad Jackson, rest in peace, when he took a sip of something.
Did you see yourself there, Stace? You're saying
I did, but I don't remember that at all. Like, no, it's like the Mandela effect.
I think it was 1990. I think it was 1990 because it was 17. I was trying to do the math to figure that one out. It was New Year's Eve, 1990. See?
That was fun. I remember. There's clips on it from the video yearbook because there was other cameras too. Yeah. Are you sure it wasn't our senior year?
No, I turned 17. 1990? I think it was 90. 1990. Yeah.
Wait, you were born in 73 or 74?
73. So 17 would have been 1990, and it was New Year's Eve. It would right before it turned 91. So yeah, it was New Year's Eve. But it's like 24. I think I might just post it tonight on the class reunion thing that we have going on, and I'll post it on that sucker.
Stacy and Shannon on my page. I don't know if you guys want. I have the video yearbook from our senior year on there. It's in about I think 12 or 13 different parts, but just going to my videos on mine. It's funny to see. Yeah, it's funny looking back on everything.
It was so rad. It was fun. It was fun. It's one thing you can say. It was very charismatically fun. I'll put it that way.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was good. We were both doing the video yearbook there for a while, and you were able to just move forward a little faster than I was. I think you had 2 different periods or something.
Yeah, I was a teacher's aide 6th period, and I think my regular class was 2nd period or something like that. I mean, you, Bandy, Shane, Art, Bobby all helped on it. And then I remember everybody started complaining about it. It was like, it's basically all you guys. I'm like, well, we're the only ones filming. What do you expect? So.
There's a lot of other people. You were in the quad. If you didn't go to the quad, that's all you. That's on you.
So then we had to start going around doing other things, but filming other people. Had to go over to what would they call it? The smoker section across the street there.
Marlboro Lane.
Yeah, Marlboro. Yeah, it's Marlboro something.
Oh, headed down that little store.
Yeah.
I think
yep, exactly.
I think they used to call them the stoners that are across the street.
Yeah.
That's what we used to say.
Yeah.
That's funny now. Calling them stoners and
I know. What's so bad about that? Just
kidding.
Yeah.
Wait, we're not in hour 2 yet.
I know we're not in hour 2. No, I have some more of that video I'll show you. After a while. It's pretty funny. At the end, you see Jason Dotson and Wade, Craig Hamilton, and a host of others. There, I think. Well, Greg Southworth was there too. All the guys that were taller than me, basically, and they were all dunking on my rim in the backyard.
Wait, wasn't everybody pretty much taller than you?
Yeah. I was just saying that. I was saying that too.
Well, I'm really 4 years younger than you guys, and you guys are just developed, and I'm not. So.
That's funny.
Oh man, yeah.
My kids are all taller than me now, so I have no room to talk. Like my daughter, my biological daughter is the youngest is 17 and a half, and she's taller than me.
How many kids do you have, Shannon?
2 of my own. 6 total.
Whoa.
Yeah, my husband has 4.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So my husband has 4 kids. We have his youngest and my youngest still at home. 5 girls, 1 boy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's torture on him then, huh?
You know what? He's actually a pretty good girl dad. He's pretty protective, and I think I live vicariously through the 2 that are here, but I'm super protective. I'm like a helicopter parent. They hate it, but I know what I was doing at their age. That's
and we were innocent back then, right?
Yeah, and now it's like everything.
Me a tiger mom.
Oh, I'm terrible. You ask my teenagers and they're just like, my one daughter, like I said, she'll be 18 in December, and she was like, hey, I'm going to go. She was going somewhere this afternoon. I was like, okay, you need to be home at 5. And she's like, 5? And I'm like, yeah, 5.
She's like, can
I stay till 6? I said, no, 5 o'clock. She's all, why? I said, because I said so. It's just like, it's Sunday. You need to be home getting ready for school tomorrow. She's like, I only have a half day. I was like, so 5 o'clock. And if you argue with me, it'll be 4:30.
Yeah.
Oh.
So they're still in school?
Yeah, we're still in school until the 16th.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah. My daughter, Emma, she's my youngest biological. Both of my daughters that are here now, Christy and Emma, they both play sports. They're both volleyball, basketball, and softball. Nice. Emma we just had her awards banquet yesterday. She is a junior, and she made second team all conference for our area, and then most valuable player for her softball team.
Nice.
And she's my little mini.
Nice.
Yeah, her goal is she wants to play softball in college. So she's got right now it's just a matter of choosing where. She's like, I don't know. I'm like, if you stay in Oregon, it's going to be a whole lot cheaper for me. Yeah. But
there's also the Western. Do you know there's the Western PAC though? If you're in the Western United States, look it up. It's Western Collegiate PAC, and they can go to other state schools, and it's not in-state tuition, but it's not out-of-state tuition.
Yeah, I know that. So the other thing is we have an air base here where we live in Klamath Falls. So she's actually.
Oh, you live in Klamath Falls?
Yes.
It's beautiful.
Yes.
I love.
Yeah. She's actually thinking about going into the Air National Guard, and they will pay for up to a bachelor's. And then if she also gets a scholarship, it'll, cover housing and wherever. And then she just has to come back to Klamath once a month for Weekend Warrior. So just depending on what happens, what kind of offers she gets, she may sign up to be in the Guard to cover the difference, and then also have all the benefits and stuff. So it scares me because my first daughter, she graduated high school, and like a year and a half later, she got pregnant and she had my first granddaughter. So she was born, my oldest daughter, she was 20 when she had her first baby. And I was also 20. So it's like 10 years. And I'm thinking to myself, Emma's already almost to that point to where it's like either she's going to go off and have a family and be a mom, or she's going to go off and get a college education, and she wants to travel the world. We passed by this van the other day, and she goes, I want to buy that. And I was like, a white pedo van? Like, why?
Pedo van.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. I was like, why? And she goes,
because she wants to camp in it. Huh?
What? She wants to live in it and travel the world. Travel the United States.
Kids do now. They like get these.
I know.
My brother does that. My brother go ahead.
Yeah, I've seen plenty of videos. My tiny house and all that. And, where people just living off grid. It's crazy.
The problem with her is that she doesn't understand the space. So she's like, I'm like, you could never do that because you're not gonna have enough room. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would, Mom. I'd have enough room. I was like, your closet is bigger. You have more crap in your closet than you do your bedroom. So you'll never make it.
Yeah.
She's like, nope. I just want to travel around. And I said, how are you going to pay for it?
Never take off one weekend. Tell her go on a weekend trip and just see what happens.
Yeah. I said you need to go down to the shop and work with your dad on cars, so you know how to change a tire, do all these things, because those little ghetto pedo vans that you buy don't last.
Ghetto pedo van.
I remember Rodney talking a while back. He's like, I just want to get an RV and just travel around, and
like an RV, not a little pedo van.
Something you could live in.
Yeah. That my husband and I have thought about that too. Like he'll retire before me. He's 53. So he's like, when I retire, you need to be ready to retire. I'm like, if I can, I'd retire now.
Yeah.
But exactly. he wants to do that too. Just get a RV. We have a fifth wheel, but you can't really do it in a fifth wheel. He wants to do an RV and just travel and be like camp hosts or something like that. I think that would be super cool. I said, but we still have to financially be able to, I want to be able to come home to a home, and then like go off for a couple months and then be able to still come home. And he was like, makes a lot of sense.
A lot of people do that, in the summer, they'll just travel and then come back home. And
if I can do that, that would be fantastic. But right now I feel like I'm going to work until I die.
I'm right there with you.
Why are you shaking your head, Stace?
I'm not being in an RV. Like, I don't understand it. It's all you guys. It's all
the House of Wheels.
You don't want to go on tour, Stacy? Come on, what's your band name?
No.
What's your band name?
I think we love camping, so we love.
I don't camp. My idea of camping is not having.
RVs aren't really camping. It's kind of in between.
It's more what is it? Glamping. It's like kind of glorified camping.
You brought the motel out to the hills.
I'll be totally honest. We have a fifth wheel that would be great to camp in, but we've had to, excuse my French, fucking live in it twice. So when we were buying the house that we live in now, we had to live in the fifth wheel because the house we were renting sold. So we moved into our fifth wheel for 5 months while we closed escrow on the house we bought.
You and your husband and all the kids?
No, luckily we only had one kid at that time and 3 dogs.
Yeah. Well, and that's 3 more kids right there.
Yeah, and it was terrible. But we lived in it for 5 months, and then we moved into this house. And then 2 years later, we decided, 3 years later, we decided to remodel it because we got Christy, my stepdaughter, about 5 months after we moved in here. And it was only a 2-bedroom. And we had always said, we were going to add a bedroom, blah, blah, blah. Well, that process took 1.5 years. So my husband and I had to move back into the fifth wheel because we cut our side of the house off and had to add on to it. And so we lived in it again. And I was like, I will never, ever camp in that freaking thing again, ever. So we tent camp now. We just go up to the lakes and tent camp, and we love it.
You know what's funny? We're talking about this because Denise hyped me up that she was coming on tonight. Then out of the blue, she had to go watch Maverick. I think because she went to watch Top Gun or something. I've
heard that movie is great.
So good.
But she was talking about her RV
it's good. We've seen it.
I've heard it's one of the best sequels of any movies.
It is.
I think it's probably hands down the best sequel. The way they put the storyline together, it's genius. It's
nice.
I took my mom, me, my husband, the girls, and my mom went to see it. My mom was crying at the end of the movie, and I was just like, it was so good.
Val Kilmer's in it a little bit, right?
Yeah, that's the turning point. He's in there, so I'll go watch
it. He can't talk or whatever, so
he doesn't have a larynx.
Yeah. That's
super cool.
They wrote that in well. Yeah,
Did you guys watch the documentary on him, Val?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know it was rough.
That was hard to stomach, but it was good. Good for him for doing that, though. Wow.
Yeah.
It was
super good.
I wasn't the biggest Top Gun fan back in the day, but I always liked it. But what everybody's saying, like Mavericks, it's one of the best sequels of any. Yeah. Best sequels of all time. So
I think my husband, he was like. My husband said he didn't like Top Gun either. But the funny thing is we play Maverick and Goose in the pool every day, all the time when we're playing volleyball. If you don't like the movie, you can't play that part.
That's classic right there.
Yeah.
How often do you play volleyball out in the sand, and how can you not reference?
I know.
Top Gun, you know what I mean?
Well, ours is in the pool because I don't think I could jump in the sand anymore.
I don't know if there's a lot of sand there in Oregon.
No. I can jump in the pool because a little easier, but we play the kids, the 2 teenagers. Nice. And we always reference Maverick and Goose, and they're like, "What in the hell are you talking about?" So I physically made them sit down before we went to see the sequel.
Nice.
And watch the movie, and then we went and seen it. Yeah.
So a little more understanding, appreciation for it.
Yeah, for sure. But they both loved it too. Yeah.
I was like, how can you understand the second one if you don't watch the first one? You just
I'm sure they kind of. I haven't seen them. I'm sure they kind of tie it in a little bit and give
you a little brief history.
I haven't seen it yet. I just heard it's good.
You guys have to go.
Yeah,
I
heard it's really good.
With my mom.
What'd you think, Stacy?
Dude, it's good.
Is it
amazing?
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was amazing. It's probably the best sequel. The way they tied it together. That's without ruining anything. Probably, it's probably the most brilliant I've seen of a sequel writing.
Yeah,
same.
No spoilers. Yep. No spoilers.
Yep.
We see a lot of movies in this house.
Was the main characters in the sequel? I mean,
I can't tell you.
Tom Cruise's blonde hair. that he did.
Have you seen Kelly McGillis?
Yeah, I was gonna say, have you looked her up online lately? She's not in the movie.
It's not in the movie. Oh, Kelly.
How to ruin it?
But hey, so this won't ruin the movie.
That's right. I'm not watching it now. Kelly's not there.
So you know Penny, Shannon Penny.
Yeah.
That was the one that they referenced. The admiral's daughter that Tom Cruise got busted flying and buzzing and taking in the F-18. She was the admiral's daughter. It was a very obscure reference. True fans would get it.
Yes,
I didn't had to look it up online. I'm just kidding. But
Makes sense. Makes sense.
But
Nice.
that doesn't ruin anything. That just
Nerd alert.
I still need to go to see the latest.
What was that?
What do you think, Nerd Alert?
That's what I thought I heard. Nerd alert.
Yeah.
Nerd alert.
Yeah.
I'm surprised my husband hasn't walked in here. He's probably running around here. We call him da-dun-da-duns when he's walking around in his underwear.
Oh, wow. I don't know.
Walking around in his da-dun-da-duns.
Well, he's got about 10 more minutes until we get to that.
Mine's in Indiana, so mine's not even here.
Dunk or to-dun-to-dun?
No, da-dun-da-duns.
Da-dun-da-duns.
Yeah, my mom. That's what my mom made up. She, when she comes over, I'm like, "Well, Lance is in his underwear." She's all da-dun-da-da.
Oh, that's me. I thought you were trying to say dunk. We can dunk
Oh my gosh. I don't know. Shannon and Stacy. I mean, I still see Bobby Manuelos a lot. Well, a little bit, not as much, but I mean, Durkin, Franco, some of those guys. I don't know how long it's been since you guys talked to them, but still hang out, barbecue with them. Chuck McKinnon. It hasn't been
1993.
Wow.
I actually
Waldo a little bit, and yeah.
I left the November of '92.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I
Wow.
moved to Grants Pass, so I didn't even graduate at Taft.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
me and Rodney already graduated, so I didn't. Yeah, I didn't know that.
So I didn't get to graduate with all my childhood friends. I moved up here to Oregon because my mom kind of jumped ship, and I was living with Josh and Toby at the time.
Yeah.
And just it was not that they weren't great. I mean, they treated me like their own, but it just wasn't the same.
Yeah.
And I had a fairly rough childhood with my mom and my dad and everything. But it was, even though my mom didn't give me the greatest life, I still missed her. And so I had been away from her for like 6 months, and it was just time for me to go. My sister was gone. My dad had moved back. The weird thing is my dad had lived in Klamath Falls, left Taft, moved to Klamath Falls. Then he came back. I moved to Grants Pass. Then I ended up in Klamath Falls.
Wow.
Now, like 30 years later. It's the craziest thing. But so I graduated at Grants Pass High School, and by the skin of my teeth, because transferring in the middle of a school year was really tough.
Yeah. Especially senior year.
Senior year, yeah. I didn't get to play. The only sport I got to play when I got here, because I left in the middle of basketball season. So, the start of. So by the time I got here, they had already done, they had tryouts and teams and the whole bit. So I missed basketball season, and then played softball. And, that was fine. I was the only senior on the team when I moved here. So that was tough.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy because they had a lot of, typically sports will cycle. So they cycle out. They'll have like really young players and then really old players. And then there's like always a gap in the middle. So when I got up here, I was the only senior on the team, and nobody liked me. It was terrible.
How did they not like you?
I don't know.
You know why? That Oregon mentality. They don't like Californians.
Intimidation.
Well, yeah.
Back then,
that was probably a lot of it. But I just, I came in and
then the personality came out.
It was a spay-wise chick at our school. Huh?
Well, it was more of like, I think the girls in general, because, I jumped into a softball season and they're like all had their spots. Yeah. And I just came in and I threw a loop, and there was like.
Did you take over third base?
I ended up playing shortstop.
Oh, did you? Nice.
But
you played third, didn't you, before at Taft, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the weird thing was that I think I started off on the wrong foot, because I came for all their spots and they just were like, she's a bitch and nobody likes her. That was it. And so, yeah. And then graduated.
High school BS though too.
Oh yeah, for sure. My kids go through it now. We have I always tell my girls, because they're like, oh, I don't know why she doesn't like me kind of thing. I'm like, listen, it all comes out of jealousy. You just have to ignore it. You just do you, that kind of stuff. And
could you imagine being a kid now growing up? I mean,
no.
I could. Yeah, I don't think I could deal with all that crap.
No. Well, it's funny. We had this incident. My daughter, when she first went into, she graduated 8th grade, and she went to her first high school football game that summer. Like it was a summer ball or summer something. Anyway, down at the high school, and we only live about 1.5 miles from the high school, maybe. Yeah. And so she calls me and she tells me this, Mom, don't be mad if I get into a fight. And I was like, talking my language, what's going on?
I've been there before.
This girl she's talking shit to me, and she's like getting all her friends to like, bully me. And I was like, I'm on my way.
Getting the shoulders going.
I was like, how old is she? And she's like, she's a freshman. I said, so am I. I'll be right there. So I get down there, and so from that point forward, everybody knew that my daughter's mom, like, I was not playing. Nobody is messing with my kids.
Yeah.
She's like, Mom, everybody thinks you're the crazy mom. And I'm like, good. That means they ain't messing around.
Yeah.
She's like,
my mom mess around my kids.
Robert told me his friends were scared of me, and I was like, all right.
You're like, all right, I did my job.
That's right. When I get there, my daughter's taking her earrings out, and I was like, pull your hair back, put it in a ponytail, bitches pull hair.
Oh,
give her tips.
She's like, my mom has been to field parties.
Hell yeah. You know how it goes down.
There's a couple times back at what party spots we have? Honolulu Hill. Oh no.
Oh my God.
Was that one of them?
Yeah. I remember getting into a fist fight. I remember getting into a fist fight with a girl, and Ricky Kozlowski. We were all out of this field party, and she was with Michelle Mallory, and I cannot remember her name for the life of me.
Was she a Taft girl, or?
She was from Taft. She was older than me, and she had blonde hair. She was kind of in the stoner crowd at the time, but I remember we were fighting, and the cops pulled up. The cops came in, and Ricky's going, near in the face, near in the face. Like, what? I was like, the cops are coming. I just dropped her hair and ran.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't mess with the Taft girl, I tell you.
Instigators. Hell yeah.
I know those Taft girls, they're ruthless.
What's this Scott Ian thing you have going on, Gup? I see you got
I'm trying to get it down there, but
Gucci right there.
I'm trying to grow a freaking mullet just to see how stupid it looks. You can't really see it right now, but I was like, why not? I mean, I haven't had my hair long.
Are you doing the mullet thing?
Yeah, I got a little bit going in the back. I just got it cut, so you can't really. There's a little bit of. See it a little bit there, right there.
Steve Merrick was saying his mullet was better than my mullet. We had a competition.
You got Willie Nelson going. You can't beat that.
I had the whole
You haven't cut your hair in what? How many years now? 4 years?
Well, I've trimmed it. No, I haven't cut it since. It should probably be longer than it is.
I remember you said once Rachel got better, you cut it short again. So.
But it's been since 2015, like 7 years.
Well, I was gonna say it was right after me, Bobby, and Bandy came and visited you. It was right around that same time.
Yeah, because I used to get number 2. I used to just for like 25 years. I'm like, no, I'll just pay for the clippers, and you don't have to worry about going to the haircut. See, now you just don't cut your hair.
Nah. I'm trying to go with that mullet look like all the kids have now, with the bushy in the back.
Yeah.
You wear the hat, and I don't got my hat's in there. So
when I very first met my husband, I met him when I was 19, and he was working with my stepdad, and he had a mullet. And I tell him still to this day, I didn't think you were cute. I didn't think you were cute. And I was like,
we had mullets back when we didn't even know it was a mullet. We didn't even know
mullets back then.
We didn't call it a mullet.
Mine was a flat top / tails / mullet, whatever senior picture thing I did. I don't know what I was doing. Well, you guys remember I used to always
nice cut, curly hair, nice permed curly hair in the back. I said,
did he have a glamour shots?
I don't know. I have to ask his mom.
Glamour shots.
Glamour shots. Stacy, did you have glamour shots back in the day? I might have a picture of you.
Me and Stephanie did. Me and Stephanie Billingsley did.
I did not do glamour shots.
Not where they fixed up your face, but we went and had some portraits done. Oh my God, we were matching outfits. The whole bit.
That's awesome.
Did you see Stacy's glamour shot? Here you go. Ready?
That's it right there.
Glamour shot.
What grade is that?
So cute.
What grade is that?
That was, I think, sixth grade. I think it is.
Oh my god.
Matt Barreco's in the middle with Karen Leffler.
Oh really?
Karen Leffler. That's the name I
know
heard.
that picture.
I was.
Why do you?
What's that?
Whatever.
I was gonna say I was up last night. Going, let me see if I find some embarrassing photos I can dig out just in case.
I'm sure you got plenty of me.
You made an assumption there. You made an assumption there.
I know.
That I get embarrassed. Like that I get embarrassed.
Dang it.
Dude,
I remember a while back, Stacy, I
posted bald online. I talk about
there's
boobs.
no embarrassment.
No.
Right.
Like sorry. Yeah.
Or else you're saying I need to try.
I grew up with my dad.
Hey, Stacey, I remember a while back I posted a picture of you and Mel. And you're like, where the hell did you get this? Do you remember? I think it was, I don't know if it was her graduation or some 8th grade graduation or something, but it was of you too. It was a long time.
Graduation.
Was it? But yeah, I was like, I don't even know how I got it. I don't think Melly might gave it to me. I don't know. How's she doing? You talk to her much or?
She's fine.
Was she? I haven't talked to her in a long time, so just wondering.
Yeah. she's fine, I guess.
You
she lives in Bakersfield.
I know. That's what I was saying. Yeah. I'm in Bakersfield, and so
Rodney, where are you?
I'm just south of Irvine, Laguna Village, right by a senior Stater Brothers that I go shop at, and it's hilarious because there's a bunch of blue hairs in there, and
blue hairs.
Yeah, it's just funny because everybody's going slow and very polite. Like, I was in line, and it took me an extra long time to do something. Forgot what it was, and I turn over. I say, and I apologize, sorry for the wait. And he goes, "Take your time. I have nothing going on today."
So I totally get that. I manage a retirement home, and so I have.
You're not in a hurry. There's slow things down.
They're never in a hurry to get anywhere. I have 40 residents, and all with different personalities, and I have one right now who is so mean. Like when they get to that dementia stage in their life, this one has called me every name in the book. One day I finally told her, that is enough. You are not going to talk to me like that. I lost it. I was like, I have been called the bitch word 1,500 times in the last 3 weeks. And they finally had to tell her, you're not allowed to talk to Shannon. I mean, she's hurt my feelings after a while.
Oh my gosh.
Come original. Come on.
No kidding.
Come on with that mouth.
Probably remind her of one of her relatives or something.
I've never met any of her relatives. Typically, elderly people have family that come and see them and take care of them. And
she doesn't have anybody?
No. Wow. She doesn't, and it's really sad because
the ones that were nice to their family growing up.
No, well, she's never been married. She doesn't have any kids. She's no brothers, no sisters, that kind of thing. And she's falling through the cracks, and it's really kind of sad because like DHS and Adult and Protective Services and stuff like that, they really need to step in. It breaks my heart to see that, but then there's days where I want to bury her in the backyard because she's so mean.
Nice. I'll be right back. Give me a couple minutes.
There's no spot for her. A little fertilizer.
Yeah. Put her back there with my dog.
Well, hey, I'm going to actually wrap it up on the live one here and transfer over to the private chat. I have some people that were wanting to just do the private. Why wouldn't they want to do it live? I don't know. I don't have anything to hide, right? Do you guys know?
Yeah.
Well, thanks for showing Miss McAfee. Hopefully, you guys make it over to the private chat.
Shannon, are you going over there?
In the vault.
Who's over there?
I'm not sure. You know what you can do?
I'll talk more over there. I can't really talk.
I know.
Okay.
There's questions that come up. Go to the vault, folks.
How about Rodney, don't you remember? Don't you know better?
I know better. All right, guys. Thanks for showing. Until next time. See you in 2 weeks. YeNDoR'S WiLDCaT chat, folks. Wow. Thank you to everybody who made it tonight, guys, making this possible. To Gup, Monique, Shannon. Where were you at, Denise? Love you guys. Until next time. Bam.